set of stuff that you need to do. Alright. So the next bit of things that you have to do is to actually create an interface for the movement of your head. Now, at this point, we need to fix skin weights, because one of the components for animation is opening the mouth of your character. And you can do that by selecting joints and trying to open the mouth. But you can see here that it's not working, right? So painting skin weights is an absolute necessity at this point. So we're going to select the mesh of the head, and we're going to go to our animation submenu and go to skin, edit smooth skin, and paint skin weights. Alright, now you can also click here, icon right there, which is the tool attribute. So you can actually select which parts of the mesh that you want to associate with a particular joint. For example, let's go back to my regular tool. If I actually try to move my head joint around, you'll notice that parts of the model's shoulders are moving, which is probably not what you want. So I'm going to select the mesh and go to my recently used tool, which is the Paint Skin Weights tool. Okay, and let's select spine, and I can actually paint in a value to associate with a particular joint. Since we can actually mirror skin weights, there is no necessity to work on the other side of the shoulder. You can actually mirror it to the other side. Okay, so this is neck 1. You'll notice that there is a red ring. This red ring actually controls the radius that you can paint with. If you press B, you can actually click and drag, left mouse click to change the size of your brush, which makes it easier to control which area you need to paint. Alright, let's fix this guy's jaw. So I'm going to select the lower jaw and move it open. And you can see right here that, again, the mouth isn't opening. So let's select the mesh, go to Paint Skin Weights tool, and select lower jaw. And I'm just going to paint it out so that the mouth will open correctly. So I'm going to press B, left mouse click and drag, and change the radius of this thing and paint the width of the mouth so the mouth will open properly. Okay, so B, left mouse click and drag to change the size of the brush. Okay, just get the mouth open. So, to explain, white is the largest amount of influence while black has no influence. So, with the lower jaw joint selected here, there at my influence, I can see that the black parts aren't being influenced by the lower jaw, while areas that are painted white will be influenced by the lower jaw. So, we need to fix that area. Let's just zoom in there and start painting that area as well.
So, kailangan ba naka-smooth ba yung
No. It's better to have it lower res first. Okay, so the mouth is kind of fixed at the moment. I might want to fine-tune this for later. So what I want to do first is mirror it. So press Q to go back to regular selection. Select the joints and go to skin, go to bind pose. Select the head mesh. I want to mirror the paints that I did for the left side of the lower jaw to the right side of the lower jaw. So I'm going to go to Skin, Edit Smooth Skin, and I'm going to go to Mirror Skin Weights. In the attributes, I'm going to mirror across Y and Z, and the direction is from positive X to negative X, and click on Mirror. So when I actually open the jaw, it's working fairly well, but I need to blend in the sides so that it works better. And you can see that if I do this, that the whole top of the head moves, which is probably not what you want. So select the mesh, paint skin weights again, and here I am going to set the value of paint weights to 0. Press B, make the influence larger. So left mouse click while B is being pressed, and I'm just going to remove the influence of the lower jaw joint from the upper part of the face just by painting it. So I'm painting a value of 0 so that I can fix those areas. Okay, and I'm selecting the value again. I'm going to put it to 1. And I'm going to select Smooth. I want to smooth out the influences on the side of the mouth. So with Smooth on, I am going to blend the areas on the side of the mouth. Right. That kind of looks better. Alright. Let's select the upper jaw. Okay, and I'm going to set paint weights back to replace and 1. Press B. Everything looks good, so B, left mouse click, change the value, and I'm going to paint in the upper jaw area. I'm going to click on Smooth and paint weights, and then smooth the sides of the mouth. Alright. And that kind of looks good. So press Q, select the joints again, and then go to Skin, go to Bind Pose, select the mesh, and go to Skin, Edit Smooth Skin, and Mirror Skin Weights. Alright, so if I now select the jaw of my character, I can open it. And you'll notice the brow isn't working as it should, so we should fix that. So lower jaw again, select this value to replace, and then value of 0, and we want to paint out the areas that should be moving. Let's go to lower jaw tip and paint those areas 0 as well. Seems like the lower jaw tip is influencing the top part of the face. Alright, so that's done. Let's select the lower jaw again and see if it had any effect. Alright, so we're good. Let's select the whole head and rotate it. Okay, we're good. Okay, so select the skeleton and skin, go to Bind Pose. Save. Okay, let's pause again. Question time.